What it is, it's your boy Dutch the Damon, and you now watching Damon Time with Dutch. On today's episode of Prison Stories Uncut, we over East Baltimore in them real trenches with it, man. Now, this situation happened 20 some odd years ago, right? It had your boy over East Baltimore trapped in crime. But before I hop off in the storytelling mode, I want to send a big shout out to the brother Kareem Lau. His brother don't just watch, he support. Let me know he like the content. Appreciate you, brother Kareem Lau. Definitely ain't gonna let you down, pimp. Just stay locked in. I got us. Now that we got that out the way, let's get it. Yeah, man, so Chicky riding through the cruddy streets of East Baltimore in his old school Eldorado with a Thompson machine gun on the passenger side seat. He done sent all four of his brothers on different missions to try to locate Tanya. He rides down Monument Street, looking out in front of the garden bar, making sure Kenny ain't standing out there. That was one of the hangout spots. You know what I'm saying? So he keep it pushing. Now, if it's one thing Chicky knew about Kenny, he definitely didn't do the shit himself. That ain't his style. He definitely paid somebody to do it for him. So 9 times out of 10, Kenny probably was still out and about, moving around, thinking nobody don't know it's him. And just the thought of that had Chicky out cruising, lurking. No, ain't gonna be no business as usual. Get ready to tear the city up is all that's on Chicky mind. He reaching the ashtray, spark a blunt. Make a left down there by Bocheck's Fields. Come on down Edison. He in the car talking to himself like, niggas raped my wife, me murder them. So while he sliding down Edison, his beeper get to going off. Now the pager is for business only. Nobody had that pager number except for niggas that buy weight and his 4 brothers. His wife didn't even know he had a pager. But anyway, he pulls over up by Edison and Bel Air Road. How about you use the payphone? So Sting pays Chicky emergency. He parked the car and calls him from the payphone on the corner. When Sting answers the phone, Chicky like, talk to me, brethren. Sting get to telling him like, yeah, me and Levi went down to the cemetery, located Kenny's brother headstone down there, and got the last name. Chicky like, okay. Sting like, that ain't all. We got Linda to run his name through the police database. Well, come to find out, Kenny is a senior. It's a Kenny such and such junior. And both of their current addresses are listed on file. Oh, Chicky like, oh yeah? Sting like, yeah. And Kenny don't live out of state, man. He has a current address as of last year, Howard County, Maryland. But even better, Kenny such and such Jr., Kenny Jr. got a current address out Essex, Maryland. So when Chicky heard that, his body just got warm all over. So Chicky tell him run them addresses back. He reach in the glove compartment, get a pencil and a paper. Hurry up, jot them down. So that's when Chicky get to asking Sting like, did you hear from Zeke yet? What's going on with Zeke? So Sting like, oh yeah, he took care of that. He went and bought all the supply. Cause Chicky had gave Zeke a list of things that he was going to need once he get to going off. Items like rope, duct tape, bricks, plastic bags, things of that nature. But anyway, so Zeke had went on that mission, took care of that. So Chicky like, all right, good job, brother. But before Chicky could hang up, Sting like, also, they had his employment listed as well. Now, Kenny Sr., they had his listed as unavailable. But Kenny Jr., they had him working for the MTA bus company. So Chicky like, oh yeah, he drive the bus? Chicky like, man, good motherfucking job. Find out what's his route. Thing like, I'm on it. Chicky hang the payphone up. Hop back in the L-Dog. Old school Eldorado. Gangsta white walls. But anyway, get to making his way up Bel Air Road. He on his way back to the house to park the car and jump in his low-key joint. So old man Kenny, he in the garage, cleaning the blood off the glass, wiping the car down. In his old age, he's still a gangster. He still don't mind getting his hands dirty. The car was stolen anyway. Got one of his young boys stealing my car. It was blood, brain matter, all that shit up against the windows in that motherfucker. Kenny old school. He knew how to get it done and what right chemicals to use. So after about a good 2 hours of wiping the car down, he hops in that motherfucker, backs it out the garage, parks it on the street, hops in his BMW, drives the BMW up Lincoln Park, parks the BMW, catch a hack back to the house, hop back in the Stolo he just wiped down, drive that to Lincoln Park, pop the trunk, pour gasoline all over the car, burn that, go hop in the BMW he had parked across the street, take it on back home. Just like that, evidence destroyed. So when old man Kenny get back to the house, he go ahead on hop in the shower, feeling good, knowing ain't really no avenues to really lead back to him now. As far as Chicky concerned or the police, he basically killed 2 birds with 1 stone when he knocked off Snake. He hop out the shower, get himself together, throw his robe on, go downstairs at the kitchen table, pour a glass of scotch. But anyway, Chicky pulled up in front of the house, parallel park, throw the Tommy gun in the duffel bag, step out the ride. When he get to the front door, he see a card in the door. He look at the card. It's a detective. He flipped the card over on the back. Detective then wrote a little note telling him the wife has been located. She's at the hospital, blase, blase. He see that. He like, oh, shit. He hurry up, open the door, run in the house, hop on the phone, call his brothers one by one, let them know, Tanya up the hospital. Meet him up the hospital. And Bo, he back out the door. He run and jump with his low-key car. That he ain't really drive like that. Tinted out. Do it regal. He hop in that motherfucker and stand up in the motor. Doing 90 on the way to the hospital. Tanya, she laid up in the hospital. They done did the rape kit on her. She medicated, beat all up, face banged all up, eyes shut, looking bad.